I'm here today with Taran Singh, Director of Product Management. Welcome, Taran.
Hey, thanks, Jim.
Now, Taran, all companies do some testing before they deploy a new product or service. How much testing do they do once they go live?
Well, companies do it in two different ways. One is a lot of times when they have a network in place and they're looking to roll out a brand new service, they want to get it right the first time. And so a lot of time they will actually test to make sure a service is ready, the network is capable. So a lot of customers actually spend a lot of time pre-deploying and validating that the network is actually ready to take on a new service.
Okay, now Ixia is well known for its IX Chariot product.
Yes.
What is this new Hawkeye product and how does that extend the capabilities?
So what we did with Hawkeye is we took what's the best in test for Ixia, which is this Chariot, really nimble performance endpoint product, and we actually put it together as a network operations monitoring product. So it is meant to help IT and DevOps and network ops automate a lot of what they actually would be doing routinely to find issues proactively, to be able to actually troubleshoot, and if fixes are put in place, then manually validate them. So we've taken what was good from the Chariot platform and actually made a autonomous tool that actually can run a lot of the end-to-end qualifications on their network, find issues ahead of time, and allow them to actually fix and actually we can validate in the end.
Let's continue with it. What types of scenarios do people use it for?
Primarily, they're on twofold. One is when customers roll out, and believe it or not, they still roll out voice over IP services. And a lot of times it doesn't work. This is also very true for deploying Skype Pro, which used to be called Link. And so customers actually spend the time to qualify if the network's able to handle a certain amount of voice over IP or real-time traffic before they go live, especially for large enterprises that have not dozens of sites but hundreds of locations that need to actually communicate, they need to be productive, and a lot of times you really don't know if it's the network that impedes user behavior and performance or if it's the application itself.
Yeah, can you expand just a little bit on the insights it provides and how much capacity it uses?
The insight that customers get kind of fall into the following areas. They get to learn about the time of day deviations in performance and how that impacts anything. What are some of the areas that the network is incapable of, which means they can actually directly understand the type of upgrades that need to go into the network. They get to have a long-term history of how the network's evolved over time, what services have gotten better. If there's been any issues, they can actually go back in time to look at it. So a lot of the trending and the visualization of data that you get from your network is all part of some of the benefits that customers get.
What are the differences in testing endpoints that are software-based versus those that are hardware-based?
Yeah, so our product's based on endpoint technology. So we deploy in a distributed environment software endpoints. Software agents are very nimble. You can deploy them on just about any platform. When it comes to very large deployments, however, customers find it much easier to rely on Ixia's expertise to build for them a turnkey solution, a hardware probe, if you will, that can be distributed worldwide. So the prime difference is obviously ease of use and the nimbleness between hardware and software probes for virtual environments and WAN scenarios.
Does Wi-Fi change any of that?
It changes the game a lot. A lot of issues are usually because of the Wi-Fi transport. So we offer software endpoints for iOS and Android to be able to ascertain performance for mobile devices. We can help customers understand how the RF actually impacts the user experience.
Okay, now who should use these test resources? SMBs, enterprises, service providers? Who should use them?
So just about anybody that's responsible to operate a network, be it a campus or worldwide network, would benefit from having an actively enabled automated tool that actually can tell them what is happening on their network.
Taran, thanks so much for being here. It's great insight.
Yeah, thank you.